Hi guys, it's Kris speaking. Welcome back. I've got another trans story time for you today. So we're going to have a chat about something that happened at work last week, which is kind of weird. Like, I'm not out to everyone at work, but I'm also don't hide myself at all. For context, I work in quite a big organization. There are about 200 people in the building, and I'm out to my immediate team, I'm out to people on my level, but I'm not necessarily out to people on the second level. So when I was talking about bathrooms and whatnot with all the other managers, they sort of knew, and I guess I sort of told their teams a little bit, but I haven't really been in anyone's face about being trans or, wanting to be perceived as a male to a lot of people. So this story starts last year. So last year I had started questioning my gender sort of in 2018, and then 2019 was when things started to happen. So the first part of this story is back when I was pre-T, I think sort of in April, May of 2019, and I was asked to be part of a basketball team. So we have like a corporate games event that happens every year where people can go and play games. So you pay a fee and you go and you make a team for a number of different sports, and you go and play for a weekend, and it's pretty fun if you're into that sort of thing. So I put my hand up and said I would be interested in playing basketball. I used to play basketball as a kid growing up, and I quite enjoy it. And in my head, I was already started to be referred to as a male, and the person who was organising the teams was like, "Oh, well, we have a mixed team this year." So I wanted to crawl into a ball and hide and not want anything to do with it, but how would this person know? Really, unless they remembered everything that was sort of discussed with them a little while ago. And, he kept coming up to me and being like, do you want to play? Do you know any other women who would want to play in a mixed team? Because we need at least 2 or 3. At the moment, we've only got you. And I wasn't in a place where I was comfortable enough to say, hey, not a woman, I identify as a dude. But I was also pre-T, so pre-T, I guess, passing most of the time, I wasn't comfortable correcting anyone. I didn't want to make a fuss. I just wanted to go in and I guess do my job and go home. And already hearing that this person thought of me being in a mixed team was kind of disheartening. Anyway, this guy, would talk to me throughout the year about, saying sorry that I didn't end up playing. I just didn't pursue it and didn't want to talk about it. And I ran into him again he was coming out of the bathroom as I was walking past, and he sort of grabbed me. He said, "Hey, would you be interested in playing basketball again this year?" There was no mention of a mixed team or anything, but I think he was still under the impression that I was female and not male. So I'm not, going to throw it in anyone's faces, but I'm also not going to apologise for being a male. So I said, yes, I would be interested, but I would be playing as a man. And he sort of went, and I was like, yeah, I have a beard. Just jokingly, no, I didn't. Not that strong. Whoever is that strong, good on you. But I just said, yeah, I would be playing as a man on a men's team. So, and I sort of explained that last year I didn't feel comfortable enough to come out and ask to play on the men's team. I'm also, I wasn't as fast or as strong as a lot of men on that team were, and I may not be. So, that's something that we'd have to deal with. But he sort of didn't question it, which was really nice. And he was like, "Oh, well, the reason, we didn't have enough numbers last year was because we didn't have enough women. If you want to be on the men's team, then we'll probably have a men's team this year." So I was like, yeah, definitely put me down. I said, I'm not super physical with defense and whatnot, but I can run pretty fast and get the ball up the court. And I was like, good, we need runners. So, going from that experience of being super scared 12 months prior by the same person and coming out and wanting to be on the men's team then versus now just sort of shows you that confidence boost I think that you can really get from not only passing but testosterone. I know it's so hard for guys who are pre-T, and there's probably a lot of people in that position. Even if you're on testosterone and you don't pass all the time, it is hard to say, hey, no, I'm this. So I get it, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So you are going to have those moments where you are recognized for who you are as a person, or you stop giving a shit about what people think about what you say, and you're confident enough just to go, you know what, that's fine, but I'm a man. Sorry about it. Anyway, it was pretty cool for that to have happened. That's pretty much it. So if you liked Trans Storytime, then give this a thumbs up. If you want to hear more Trans Storytimes, then subscribe. I'll check my face down the bottom somewhere. You can just click on it. And if you want to hear about anything specific, or share some of your own experiences, then feel free to leave a note below in the comments. Alright, cool. Thanks for joining. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching as always, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye. Yay, we're done.